Hey everybody, it's Jay, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to wash and restyle your Kaya Hart doll's hair. This is my Kaya straight out of the box, and her hair wasn't as product up as most people's were, but it is a lot messier than it should be. She also has a big knot in her hair. So if you guys want to learn how to wash and recurl your doll's hair to make it go from this to this, keep on watching. Materials needed for washing are a rat tooth comb, again these are perfect for combing and smoothing, scissors just to cut the ends, a dog or cat brush, a cup or a mug. You are also going to need curling rods in a variety of sizes, these just clamp like so, a steamer or a microwave to boil water of course. Let's get started. So we are in my bathroom once again. Step 1 is to remove all accessories and clothing. Now this is your doll nudity warning. After this clip, this doll will be naked. Now that Kaya is completely undressed, it is time to work on her hair, and we're going to try to avoid her braid. So step 1 is to clog up your sink if you have this option and put it on a warm to cool tone of water. Let it fill up, and then we are going to submerge Kaya's head into the water and try to break up all of her gel. Now that Kaya has had her soak, it is time to shampoo her hair, and I'm just going to be using anything that I have. Now we're going to move on to conditioning her hair. I use a generous amount because the dolls have a lot of hair. Now that the conditioner is in her hair, we are going to comb through with our rat tooth comb. So now we're going to move on to the knot that is in Kaya's hair. As you can see, it is quite gnarly and it is going to just snag more if you start from the top. So you're going to want to lather it up in conditioner and move from the bottom all the way to the top with your comb. So after brushing through the conditioner, you can wash it out and try to get as much of it out as possible. We do not want greasy hair. So this is the hair after it's been dried for 24 hours. If you are happy with how it looks, you can stop at this point, but we are going to now move on to boil washing it to prepare it for curling. So we are going to try to avoid having the water touch her braids so the elastics do not snap. So after you have done boil washed her hair, we can now pour the remaining water over it. We're going to, of course, again, try to avoid not touching the braids, and I will show you how to do so right now. It has been 24 hours, and this is Kaya's hair after a boil wash. We are now going to move on to the curling part of the video, and here is what we are going to need. We are going to need a mug with water, We're going to need end papers. These are going to keep our curls nice and neat, and they look like this. You are also going to need your comb again. And you will need curling cream. This is going to keep the hair neat as well as give it volume after it is all dried. And you are going to need curling rods. I will link them in the description below. So we're going to start by filling our little mug up with some water. If you have a spray bottle, that's going to work a lot better, but I don't have one at the moment. And because I don't have a spray bottle, I'm just dipping my comb into the water and I'm just stroking it through the hair. Of course, if you have a spray bottle, it's going to be a lot easier, but I don't. So now that her hair is completely damp, I'm going to section it off, and I'm just going to be using these little clips to keep it out of the way. So I like to section my hair off one side at a time, like so. So we're going to start by sectioning off the hair. Because her hair is very thin, I'm going to try doing 2 rows at a time instead of 1 like I usually would. So I'm going to grab the pink and the yellow rows. So as you guys can see, I have sectioned off the pink and the yellow strands. I have also already gone ahead and done 1 little rod so far, just to show you what it's going to look like. So as you guys can see, I am going to start sectioning off a section of hair, and I'm going to twist the other side away. And this is going to be our strand size for each roll. So the next step is going to be adding our curl cream to the strand. Now this is going to keep the strand nice and neat, so when we are rolling it up in the rod, it is just going to lay flat and there's not going to be any flyaways. So I just add a little dot to my hand, I rub it into my fingers, and I just stroke it through the hair, and I focus mainly on the ends. So next we're going to grab our end paper and we're just going to wrap this around the strand. And then you're just going to dampen the paper. You don't want it soaking, but just damp enough, and then you're going to slide it all the way down. So now we're going to get our curling rod and we're just going to wrap the end around the bigger end, and it's just going to move all the way up the head until you hit the scalp. Once it's at the tip of the roots, you're going to use the little end and fasten it at the bottom. So as you can see, there is 5 rods right here in total, and what you're going to do from now on is you're going to grab a section of hair, maybe 2 colors tops, and then you're just going to move up section by section until you reach the top of the head. So once you're done with the head, you're going to move on to setting the hair with your boiling water, and be careful with boiling water because it is super hot. And after that, you're just going to let her set for a whole day. It is the next day, the hair is dried, and yes, one side is completely done. That was my mistake on accident, but the other side is still ready to show you guys how to take the curlers down. So after you've taken down the curls, I usually just dip the hair in a little bit of water and then I comb it through because I didn't want the hair to be that curled. If you are looking for that kind of look, then you just keep it the way it is. So it has been 24 hours and Kaya's hair has completely dried. Her hair is completely soft and it is very voluminous now because of the product that we did put inside of it. If you did use the curl cream, your hair might be a little crunchy, but all you gotta do is scrunch it upwards and then the hair should look like this, nice and fluffy and very curly. So that is Kia. She is all done. Her hair is completely curled up. Let me know in the comments below how her hair came out. Will you guys be doing this to your Kaya doll or any other doll? If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post videos, including new hair ones. And until my next one, I'll see you guys around. Bye!